beginner friendly. So I'll try to make it not too complicated, but challenging enough to feel like you're getting a nice workout. I'm just rolling my mat out. So yeah, you want to make sure that you have got a mat. If you're, there we go. If you are going to be using a yoga mat, then you might find it a bit thin for some of the exercises, might be a bit uncomfortable. If you're using a yoga mat, then try to use 2 yoga mats. If you've got 2, that's absolutely fine. Or just put the mat, if you can, on top of a rug or a carpet. This one I'm using here, question that gets asked quite a lot in Pilates, what mat is good. This is the one I'm using here. Yeah, it's nice and thick. It's pretty squidgy. It was very, very cheap. They don't have to be expensive, but it makes it nice and comfortable for any side lying exercises, any rolling exercises. One yoga mat is really uncomfortable for that. But it's grippy enough to hold some other things. So yeah, roll your mats out, guys. And like I said, if you are using a yoga mat, then try to use 2 yoga mats, 2 very thin yoga mats. I've used lots before, that's totally fine. Or just get yourself a nice squidgy one like this. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's lie down. Okay, so this is going to be a full body mat class, guys. Yeah, beginner friendly. I'll try not to keep it too complicated, but we want to make it challenging enough so you feel that you're getting a nice, good workout. So let's reach the arms behind. I've just gone into a big stretch out here. I'm going to flex my feet. Okay. And you just want to hold it. I've just realized, guys, I just need to change my Wi-Fi settings. So hold on 1 minute. And we're just going to stretch out the body here, which is nice if you've been sat all morning. Okay, so I'm going to bring my right leg up into the chest. I'm going to hug it in. Let's take 4 deep breaths here, guys. We're taking inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so let's swap legs over, and we're going to bring the left leg in. 4 more breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, guys, so let's take the left foot on the floor. I'm going to keep the right leg extended with that foot flex. We're just going to start waking up the lower abdominal wall here and the core. We're going to lift the leg up 8 times. Keep it nice and strong. Keep the hands on the hips. And we're going to lift. 1, 2, not too quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's swap legs over. We'll do that on the left. So the foot's flexed, the leg's really strong, and we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to carry on working into the hips next. So let's come round onto the side. We're going to do some clamshells. Okay, I've got my legs slightly bent. Let's take the hand on the hip. We're going to lift this leg, knee up to the ceiling. Let's do 10. Lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so a little bit of blood there into the hip joint. Let's do that on the other side. Move my mat back a little bit. Okay, so 10 on the other side, hand on the hip, off we go, and let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to roll onto the back. We're going to put in next slow hip rolls, which is a nice exercise to put near the beginning of the class. Yeah. So we're going to reach the arms up to the ceiling and off we go. We're going to curve the pelvis under and roll vertebra for vertebra up. Now we're going to stretch the arms over the head, roll back down again through the spine, and then bring the arms back to the ceiling. 3 more times. So curving the pelvis under and rolling up, stretching the arms over the head, rolling back down through the spine, bring the arms back to the ceiling. Curve the pelvis under, rolling up, taking the arms over the head, roll back down through the spine, bring the arms back to the ceiling. Last one, curving the pelvis under, rolling up, stretching the arms over the head, rolling back down through the spine, taking the arms back up to the ceiling. Okay, let's link the fingers together here. We're going to put them behind the back of the head. And for the next exercise, we're going to lift the head up 8 times. So off we go, let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, nice guys. So we're going to go back to that first exercise we did. That's with the legs stretched forwards. We're going to repeat all these exercises we've done so far. We're going to do them a little bit quicker, and I'm going to cue the breathing. So 8 first of these. We're going to take an inhale and exhale, lift, and exhale, inhale, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 4 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 1 more, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, swapping legs over on the left. Take an inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 exhale, lift, inhale back. All right, so then we went onto the side. We did clamshells next. Take the hand on the hip, and we'll take an inhale to prepare and lift and back. Exhale, inhale, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. So coming around on the other side, 10 more clamshells, a hand on the hip. Let's take an inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 5 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, onto the backs, arms up to the ceiling. We're going to do 4 slow hip rolls. So we're going to take an inhale to prepare. On the exhale, curve the pelvis under, rolling up, inhaling, arms over the head, exhaling, rolling down, inhaling, arms to the ceiling, exhaling, curling, rolling up, inhaling, arms over the head, exhaling, rolling down, Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. Exhaling, curling, rolling up. Inhaling, arms over the head. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. Last one. Exhaling, curling, rolling up. Inhaling, arms over the head. Exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling, arms to the ceiling. Okay, guys, link the fingers together behind the head. We're lifting the head and shoulders up. We'll take an inhale to prepare and exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. And exhaling, inhaling. Exhaling, inhaling. 4 more. Exhaling, inhaling. Exhaling, inhaling. 2 more. Exhaling, inhaling. Last one. Exhaling, inhaling. All right, lovely guys. Let's relax here. We're just going to slide the hands onto the side of the rib cage and take 2 really nice deep breaths into the ribs. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. All right, let's come up to sitting. We're just going to mobilize the lower back a little bit further. So coming up to sitting, let's take the feet hip distance apart. We're going to put the hands just underneath the knees and we're going to start in a flat back. So let's rock back into a curve and then come up straight. Rocking back into a curve, coming back straight. Curve and straight. Curve and straight. Curve and straight. Curve and straight. 2 more times. Curve and straight. Last one. Curve and straight. Okay, so from here, let's stretch both legs forwards. I'm going to keep them hip distance apart. I'm going to keep the feet flexed. I'm just going to reach my arms forwards to the toes. And from here, let's roll all the way down to the mat, guys. So keep the legs strong. Keep looking down at the legs, then at the belly. We're going pretty slow here, all the way down, vertebra for vertebra, all the way onto the floor. And we're back in that big stretched out position that we did at the beginning. So let's just hold this here for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, relax, guys. Good. All right, we're going to wake up the back next. So let's come up onto all fours and we'll do some cat stretches first. So let's take wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and we're starting in a long flat back. So we're going to drop the head and curve the pelvis under. And then we're going to come through into a long flat back. Dropping the head, curving the pelvis under, and coming through, long flat back. Dropping the head, curving the pelvis under, through to a long flat back. Okay, last one, guys. Dropping the head, curving the pelvis under, through to a long flat back. Okay, so let's take it into opposite arm and leg. So we're going to reach the opposite arm and leg off the floor here, always swapping. Off we go. So let's reach 1 and then swap. 2, 3, 4, nice and slow, nice and controlled. 5, 6, let's do 2 more. 7, and last one, 8. Okay, so from here we're going to take toes together, knees apart. Let's go all the way back into a long spine stretch. Reach the arms forwards, forehead on the floor. We're going to stay down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to roll gently up through the spine. Okay, so that was all quite nice and controlled, very steady, fairly slow. Just going to take my jumper off. So we're going to do That section now, we're going to repeat it. I'm going to be cueing the breathing, and like we did earlier, we're going to do it at a quicker pace to really get the blood moving and the muscles pumping a little bit. Okay, so we started sitting with the feet hip distance apart. Hand up underneath the knees. We're going to do 8 of these. So let's take an inhale and exhale, rock back. Inhaling forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. 4 more. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. 2 more. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. Last one. Exhale back. Inhale forwards. So stretch both legs out in front. The feet are flexed. Reach the arms towards the legs. And we're going to roll down in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms over the head. We'll hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Rolling up and round onto all fours. Some cat stretches with the breathing, and a little bit quicker. We're going to do 5. Let's take an inhale and exhale, curling up. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling, sliding through. Inhaling and exhaling, curving up. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling, sliding through. Inhaling and exhaling, curving up. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling, sliding through. 2 more. Inhaling and exhaling, curving up. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling, sliding through. Last one, and inhaling and exhaling, curving up. Inhaling at the top. Exhaling, sliding through. Opposite arm and leg. We'll take an inhale and exhale, reach. Inhale back. 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 2 more. Exhale, reach. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale, reach. Inhale back. Toes together, knees apart. A long spine stretch back. We're going to take 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, rolling up all the way through the spine, guys. And let's just do a very quick, gentle neck stretch. So we're going to link the fingers together, put them behind the head. We'll take an inhale. On the exhale, elbows forwards, drop the chin. 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, gently coming all the way up. We'll come round cross-legged to face the front, and let's do a little bit to mobilize the spine, middle and upper back. We'll do some spine twists. So let's link the fingers together. I'm going to roll the shoulders back and down, and we're ready to go. So let's rotate round, turn the head over the shoulder, coming back to the hands, into the middle. Other way, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. Rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. 1 more, rotating round, head over shoulder, back to the hands, into the middle. We're going to take the arms out to the side here, guys. Make a fist with the hands. We're going to do 10 circles each way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring them forward. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's link the fingers together again. They're behind the head. And we're just going to, one more time, let the elbows come forwards. Gently drop the chin. 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, gently coming all the way up. And we're going to lie on the side. We're going to do some more leg and hip stuff. So I've got the legs bent. I'm going to keep the hand on the mat. Let's lift the top leg. foot flex, knee forwards, and we're going to push it all the way out to the side, really strong there, and then back in. So let's do 10 of these. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and then we're going to stop with the legs straight on 10 and 10 circles. 1, 2, fairly small, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. From here, we're going to bring the knees a little bit further up, the feet forwards, and we're going to do 20 little pulses here. So off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so hopefully you felt that little bit in the outside of the hip. Let's do that on the other side. On the second side, guys, I'll cue the breathing. Okay, so lying down, the legs are slightly bent. We'll lift the top leg, foot flex, knee forwards. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back. 5 more, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back, exhale, push, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, push, inhale back, and push and stop. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to bring the knees up and the feet forwards a little bit. 20 pulses here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and gently pop that leg down. Brilliant, guys. All right, we're going to come up to sitting. Similar to what we did earlier, but in a full C curve in the spine. We're going to do half roll backs, yeah? So we're going to keep the curve the whole time. Let's look down at the floor, and we'll do 8. So we're going to exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forwards. 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 1 more. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, rock forwards. So like we did earlier, we're going to roll down to the mat in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, keep the legs straight along the floor. We're going to bring the right leg into the chest, and this time we'll take 2 breaths on each hip. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, swapping legs over, left leg in. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, then we're going to bring both legs in, guys. So hug both legs in. All right, you want to pull the belly through into the lower back. That's helping you engage the core. We're going to lift the head up, look straight down at the belly. Okay, so nice and slowly stretch the arms forwards around about hip height, and then take the toes a little bit further out so you've got 90-degree at the knee and the hip. Let's take 4 breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Last one, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, head, shoulders, arms back down again. We'll relax the head on the floor. Let's take 2 relaxing breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, guys, we're going to take the feet back onto the mat. We're going to carry on with a few more ab exercises. Let's do 20 single leg stretches, and we're going to keep the arms still and reaching forwards. So let's take an inhale, and on the exhale, you want to pull your belly through into your lower back, keeping it strong. We're going to inhale, lift one leg up. Exhale the other knees together. Let's take an inhale. On the exhale, lift the head and stretch the arms forwards. We're going to inhale to prepare and then extend. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Head, shoulders, arms back down. We're going to pop the feet on the floor, pelvis into neutral, hands back on the ribs. 2 deep breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling. Okay, nice. All right, so next up, we're going to go into that killer inner thigh exercise, yeah? So for the killer inner thigh exercise, you're going to start with the legs straight, but this top leg is going to bend over and relax down on the floor here. This is the leg we're working, guys. It's the inner thigh of this extended leg that we're working. So let's start by pointing the foot. We're going to lift it up and down 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's flex the foot, and we're going to lift 10 times now with the foot flexed. Off we go, and lift. 1, 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so totally relax that leg for a second. One last section. This is where it gets pretty tricky. We're going to point the foot, lift the leg up, and then we're going to do 20 little pulses up. Yeah, you will feel it in the inner thigh. That's what you want. Okay, so let's go. We're going to point the foot, lift it up, and then 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my God, really, really feel that. Okay, so let's do those 3 sections on the other side. Okay, don't forget to keep breathing all the way through on this one, guys. I won't bother cueing the breathing on this one, but do keep breathing. So let's start with foot pointed, 10 lifts. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so flex the foot, and we're going to lift the leg with a flex foot 10 more times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I can feel it already. Yeah, then we get to that last killer bit. That's with the foot pointed. We'll do 20 pulses up. Off we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax that leg all the way down. Well done, guys. And we're going to come all the way up and round. We're going to do some back exercises next. Back exercises are often a little bit tricky to show online, actually. So I'm going to give you clear verbal descriptions for this one, but they're not the easiest to try to get a good angle where you can really see what's going on. But we're going to start lying down on the stomach. Yeah. The legs are a little bit wider than the hips here. Keep them strong. And we're going to take both hands behind with the palm of the hand on the floor. We're going to lift the head and the arms just off the floor 10 times. So let's go. We're going to lift. 1, 2, 3. Not too high, guys. Nice and long and low. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Relax. So next section, I have to move back a little bit, is going to be a T shape. Yeah, so we've got the hands the same height as the shoulders. It's the same thing. Let's try to make sure anyway that we're lifting up on an exhale. So we'll take an inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 5 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, so we're going to just relax the spine a second, and to do that we're going to push up into a cat stretch. We've still got 2 more sets to go, guys, but let's hold it here first for 2 breaths. We'll take an inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so the next 2 sets, we're lying down in the same position, but we're going to make a V shape forwards. You can't really see that, but it's a V shape forwards, and then we're going to reach the arms like Superman out in front. The important thing to understand about these next 2 sections is they are a little bit harder than the first 2 we did, just because of the position of the arm and how that affects the back. The second thing you want to really make sure is for the V shape forwards and for the Superman arms out in front, that you're keeping your shoulders extended. So you're keeping your shoulders up towards your ears. Don't try to keep pulling them down. That's going to put some uncomfortable strain on the neck. So we're really going for shoulders up to ears as high as possible for these 2 sections. So let's start, guys. We're going for V shape forwards, shoulders to ears. 10 lifts, off we go. Inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 5 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, so the very last one, Superman out in front, shoulders up to ears still. This is definitely the hardest one. You might feel that you can hardly or maybe not lift your hands up off the floor. Don't try to think of lifting high, just try to think of stretching out very, very long. All right, let's go. We'll take an inhale and exhale, reach, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 5 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. All right, so another big cat stretch again after that. Well done, guys, that was quite hard. Drop the head, curl the pelvis under, and we're going to stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, And exhaling. All right, very nice, guys. Going to slide on through to a long flat back. Let's walk the hands to the top of the mat. We're just going to do a 10-second warm-up plank. Okay, so let's take one leg behind. We're going to squeeze the second leg in for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, pop the knees down. Again, we're going to go toes together, knees apart. Let's go back into another long spine stretch, and we're going to roll straight up through the middle again, nice and gently, vertebra for vertebra. One more time, let's link the fingers together, pop them behind the head. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, elbows forwards, just gently drop the chin. We'll take 2 breaths here, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Okay, slowly and easy, coming all the way up. All right, guys, let's come around. We're going to lie on the back. We're going to do a little bit more for the stomach. We're going to mix 2 of the exercises we did earlier, put it into one. So that's head and leg lifting. So I've got my right leg extended, left foot's on the floor. I'm going to link the fingers together behind the head. We'll do 8 on the right, 8 on the left, and I'll cue the breathing. Let's take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 inhale back, one more, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, so swapping legs over. Let's do that on the left. We'll take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, 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 exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. Okay, guys, let's take feet back onto the mat, slide the hands down again onto the rib cage. 2 deep breaths here. We'll take an inhale and exhale, inhaling and exhaling. All right, next up we're going to pump the hamstring and a little bit as well. You'll probably feel it a little bit as well up into the hip extensor, into the back of the hip. We're just going to do shoulder bridges, which is that. We're just going to lift up and down, guys. We'll do 10. We'll hold the 10th one for 10 seconds, and this we're doing 3 sets. So it's easy to follow, but you are going to really start to feel it pump and work into the hamstring. So let's go. Off we go. We're going to inhale to prepare and exhale, lift, inhale back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stay up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down you come, second set, inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, stay up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down you come, and last set, inhale to prepare, exhale, lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stay up on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax gently back down. Okay, so let's very gently, very quickly stretch out the hamstring slightly here. So we're going to bring one leg up into the chest. Let's keep the foot flexed, link the fingers behind. We're just going to push the heel up, bend the knee down, push the heel up, bend the knee down, push the heel up, bend the knee down, push the heel up, bend the knee down. Okay, swap legs over. We'll do that on the left. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Push the heel up, bend the knee down. Push the heel up, bend the knee down. 2 more. Push the heel up, bend the knee down. Last one. Push the heel up, bend the knee down. All right, so we're pretty warmed up now. We've been going for quite a while. Let's pop in now some full roll-ups. Yep, they're quite nice to do when the body's pretty switched on and warmed up. So we're going to have the legs hip distance apart, feet flexed. We'll take the arms up to the ceiling. We're going to take an inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to float the arms gently back and over the head. This is where we start. This is where we finish. So we're going to inhale, arms to the ceiling. And a nice big exhale will help you come up and over, reaching the arms forwards. Start to move back. And then roll gently down. So arms to the ceiling. Then exhale here as you lift up and over. Start to move back. And then roll gently down. Okay, let's do 2 more. So arms to the ceiling. And exhale here as you come up and over. Start to move back. And then gently back down. Last one, arms to the ceiling and all the way up and over. Start to move back and then gently all the way back down. Okay, guys, we're going to go onto the side. Yeah, we're going to keep the hand on the mat, keep the legs really straight. We're going to lift both legs up and down 10 times. I will cue the breathing. We'll take an inhale and exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift. Inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 5 more, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back, exhale, lift, inhale back. 2 more, exhale, lift, inhale back. Last one, exhale, lift, inhale back. All right, we'll just do that on the other side. Okay, nice and straight. We'll keep the arm or the hand on the mat. Off we go. Inhale to prepare and exhale, lift. Inhale back. 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 5 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale back. Okay, so onto the back. And we're going to do much later than normal, but it's quite good to do it late as well sometimes, guys. We're going to do the 100, yeah? So I'm going to cue the breathing. It's all going to be very Pilates. Let's do the 100. So we'll take an inhale and exhaling into imprint. Inhaling one leg. Exhaling the other. Inhaling. And exhaling up and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale 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 and inhale 2, 4, 5 halfway and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale and inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale. And inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale. And inhale 2, 4, 5 and exhale. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Come all the way back in. Let's pop the feet down. We're going to take the leg across to stretch here. So take both legs forwards. Right arm out to the side, palm up. Right leg up to 90. Left hand across. We're going to roll the knee all the way over and turn the head to that right extended arm. And we'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, rolling across the back on the left, left arm out to the side, left leg up to 90, right hand across. Roll the knee over, turn the head this time to the extended left arm. And we'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, well done guys. Coming all the way onto the back again. All right, so it's now time to get in some static training. And for that, we'll do the planks, yeah? So what I've quite enjoyed doing recently is 4 sets of planks, 1 on the hands, 1 on the elbows, 3rd on the hands, 4th on the elbows. So 4 sets of planks. And in each set of plank, doing 4 fairly slow, fairly deep breaths. Yeah, so almost using it as a bit of a breathing exercise. That's been working quite well, so let's do that today. If you prefer doing all your planks on hands or elbows, you can stick to whatever you prefer. And if you want to do some of them or all of them on the knees, that's also fine. Okay, so 4 breaths in each position, and 4 breaths will roughly translate to anything between sort of 20 and 30 seconds. Yep, roughly. Okay, so let's come out onto the hands. We're going to spread the fingers out nice and wide. Let's take 1 leg behind, strong in that leg, squeeze the 2nd leg in, and 4 breaths. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, relax the knees down and shake the hands out a little bit. I mean, I've said this before in some of these streams, but for some people, just holding a plank on the hands is just not comfortable at all for the wrist, yeah? If that's you, don't bend the arm in an order for it to be comfortable for the wrist. It's much better that either you just do all of them on your elbows, or that you just buy some push-up handles. They're really good as well. They take the stress out of the wrist. The reason why, if it's painful for the wrist and you think, well, bend the elbow a bit, biomechanically, what will happen is as you bend the elbow, you'll take a lot of the control and you'll put a lot of kind of tension into the upper trapezius, which for this exercise is really not helpful. So that's the theory behind it, guys. Let's do the second one. That's out on the elbows. If you want, you can link the fingers together or have the arms apart. We're going to take 1 leg behind, squeeze the 2nd leg in, and we'll take an inhale and exhale. Excuse me, coughing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, down we come. Take another little break. All right, we've got 2 more sets left. All right, so let's go out again onto the hands. Spreading the fingers out nice and wide, shoulders stacked over wrists, taking 1 leg behind, squeezing the 2nd leg in, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, gently pop the knees down again. Give the hands a little bit of a shake. Whew. All right, guys. 1 last plank. Let's do it. Out on the elbows. Link the fingers together. Let's take 1 leg behind. Squeeze the 2nd leg in, and 4 last breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling And exhaling. Very well done, guys. Okay, relax back on the mat and take a few breaths. All right. So we're going to have a little look now at doing some stretches. Yep, nobody likes to stretch, guys. Everybody tries to leave when we get to the stretching bit. But if you've been going for a good kind of, well, I've been going now for, yeah, nearly 55 minutes. So say 50 minutes. Then you've got the big circulatory system working. Your muscles have been pumping, all the major muscle groups working. Now it makes sense to do the big stretches. Before this point, forget it. It doesn't help unless you're, you know, in your 20s. But if you're watching this, you're not in your 20s. I am not in my 20s. I am now 50. I'm not going to stretch unless I've really, really worked out the body. Yeah. So let's start with a push back to straight legs or a downward dog. Don't worry if you can't get the legs fully straight. Just take them as straight as you can. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to tuck the toes under. All right, let's take an inhale to lift the knees. And on the exhale, we're going to push back. So don't worry if you can't get your legs fully straight. Try not to bounce or force the body here. I've got my neck really relaxed, my head nice and heavy. And I'm just going to gently push down through the heels of my feet and through the underneath of my shoulder joint. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so gently pop the knees back down. And let's take the right foot out in front. Next, we get to stretch out the hip flexors. So big muscles down the front of the hip here, all the way down the thigh. So let's rock forwards. Keep the spine fairly upright. Of course, all these stretches, in fact, everything in the class, it does need to be pain-free for knees, for lower backs. It just needs to be pain-free, basically. But you can feel quite an intense stretch on this one. Let's take 2 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, gently coming all the way back, and then we'll do that on the left. So taking the left foot out in front, hands on the thigh, and rocking forwards. Okay, feeling that stretch. I'm feeling it down the front of that back leg and the back hip. Okay, 2 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way back. All right, next up, we're going to do a side stretch over. So for that one, we're going to push both feet forwards. Let's pick the right foot up. We're going to put it to the inside of the left. And we're going to stretch the right arm up to the ceiling. Let's take an inhale to reach up. And then exhaling sideways and over. Okay, let's take an inhale. And exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way up. Now we'll do that on the other side. So picking the left foot up, put it to the inside of the right. Stretching the left arm up to the ceiling. We'll take an inhale to stretch up. And then exhaling sideways and over. I'm getting a really big stretch down the side here. 4 breaths, guys. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way gently up. We're going to come round. Let's come round cross-legged, and we're going to do some neck stretches. Careful with these, guys. These are not massive big head movements, but you do want to feel like a nice gentle stretch around the neck for this. Never do these when you're cold. Yeah, so let's take a hand across the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ears. We're going to go very gently over to the side here and relax the jaw. So let's hold it here. We'll take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, slowly coming back into the middle. We do that on the other side. So hand across the lower back, other arm up and over the top, fingers by the ears, and gently over to the side. Relax the jaw. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, coming all the way back, guys. Let's link the fingers together. We're going to put them behind the head. Okay, so this time we're going to inhale, open the elbows and look up to the ceiling. And then exhaling, drop the chin and elbows forwards. Inhaling, opening the elbows, looking up to the ceiling. And then exhaling, elbows forwards and drop the chin. 2 more times. Inhaling, opening the elbows, looking up to the ceiling. Exhaling, elbows forwards, drop the chin. And 1 more. Inhaling, opening the elbows, looking up to the ceiling. And then exhaling, elbows forwards and drop the chin. Okay, rolling slowly up. Let's put the soles of the feet together. Take a nice slow roll down through the spine to finish. So let's take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to drop the chin, rolling down through the neck, upper back, middle back, all the way down. And we'll take 4 deep breaths here, guys. Let's take an inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, picking up the belly, we're going to roll up gently through the spine, vertebra for vertebra, leaving the head till the end. All right, brilliant, guys. Thanks a lot for joining the stream. Let me know if you've got any requests for next week, and enjoy the rest of the week. Bye-bye.